WWE did it, guys. They officially shocked the world. John Cena turned heel. Elimination Chamber actually followed through. The wise words from Triple H was industry changing moment, and that's exactly what they did, and I want to talk about it. Last night's episode of Elimination Chamber, this PLE, was honestly one of Triple H's best PLEs since being a booker for the WWE, since taking that leadership role as head of creative. This was hands down one of the best booked pay-per-views, one of the most emotional pay-per-views, one of the most drama-driven pay-per-views. I mean, literally, this is one of those things that you literally just, it doesn't get better than Elimination Chamber. So, obviously, we'll get to the John Cena thing, but the way they have this unsanctioned match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and then, of course, you can't forget about not only just that, but then you have the Women's Chamber and Jade Cargill, and dude, like, this company, they figured it out. They figured it out. They know that people want drama. They know that people are invested in the drama. And so not only do you get great matches last night, but you're getting the drama. You're getting those stories that you just actively cling on to. There's so many little subtle moments and so many things that are being produced in these matches that just make you wonder what is next. And I always say your job as a booker is to get me watching the following week, right? If you're not delivering a PLE or a TV wrestling episode where you are getting me hooked in for the following week, I think you're not doing your job well, personally speaking. Like, your job is to always make me wonder what's going to happen next. And so when you watch the men's elimination chamber and you see that Drew McIntyre gets pinned and he's the first one out, okay, you would expect him to sell his soul. You would expect many of these people in the match to sell their soul, right? And then to end the PLE with a segment, a talking segment, it's just unheard of. But WWE truly shocked the world last night. John Cena turned heel. And for as good as this pay-per-view was, this PLE from top to bottom, it was so good. The thing that truly stands out is that they literally pushed out one of the most iconic moments in wrestling history, which is the John Cena heel turn. So WWE did this, and they did it extremely well. It was executed near perfection. You can argue it was perfect. Cody Rhodes telling The Rock to go F himself and not have it beeped out. Wow. I know we can get that in AEW, but in WWE, you don't get that. So it was very nice to see that WWE, through their distribution partners, were able to deliver that moment because it made the John Cena heel turn even that much better. It felt like it was less restricted. It just felt like WWE organically put together the segment. And the reality is, a lot of people aren't realizing this, is WWE planted the seeds a long time ago, man. When The Rock came out at Bad Blood and he throws this up, we're not even thinking of John Cena. You know? We're not thinking of John Cena. And obviously they've known about this. The reality is they knew this was the plan the entire time. It doesn't matter. For months and months and months, I am 100% convinced they knew this was the plan. Between Cody saying what they have planned for WrestleMania nobody will see coming, from that to The Rock and his antics and everything turning babyface on Netflix, they knew the direction they were going here. And it just goes to show you how well calculated it was, but how it turned out to be such a great moment on television. Like, what a moment to see John Cena turn heel. And the way they did it was so unique because John Cena celebrating Cody. John Cena was there celebrating Cody when he finished the story. You could even argue the seed was planted there. So they've done this thing where now, moving forward, what do you want to see? Okay, John Cena winning number 17. This is going to be an emotional roller coaster for WrestleMania, right? Okay, that's great. But now if you want, you have the opportunity to do Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns versus The Rock and John Cena. You have the opportunity to do Cody Rhodes and The Rock and John Cena and Roman Reigns, and you could have Stone Cold Steve Austin get involved. Now you might be wondering, why would we talk about that? Stone Cold Steve Austin said, hey, if Cody needs any more friends, WrestleMania 41, I'll be there. He might not be wrestling, but if Stone Cold were to hit a stunner on The Rock, right? You're now going back-to-back WrestleManias with these massive moments. And that's essentially what WWE has done here, is they've kind of fooled everyone. They kind of fooled everyone into thinking, hey, the road to WrestleMania this year is wonky. But I'm still 100% convinced it was very, very well calculated. And here's the thing. We could sit here and argue back and forth. Was John Cena and his heel turn better than Hulk Hogan's? And quite frankly, like, this is just my personal opinion. Yes, it was. Like, the idea that John Cena, who has gone Hollywood, is now going the route of Hulk Hogan and The Rock, and now we're seeing him go corporate. It makes sense. John Cena has always been a corporate man, right? He's always been for the corporation. Now it's just a little bit dark. Now it's evil. So WWE has been able to really, really change the way people think of things. And now, to me personally, it's just like, I said this on live streams months ago. Like, I do think John Cena was going to turn heel for his, 17th championship. I said it before. I genuinely believe, like, months ago, that, hey, he should first Cody Rhodes and low blow him. And the thing that's really unique about my prediction was he lost the Royal Rumble. He didn't win the Royal Rumble. And so I didn't think he was winning the Chamber. I thought, okay, they're just going to keep John Cena babyface and let him chase for several months. And maybe he'll win at Survivor Series or something as a babyface. But now they have a clear path for him under this heel turn to win number 17. It's just great, great booking. And something like this is just like, everybody's on this emotional high, right? You didn't expect it. You didn't see it coming. You have hundreds of millions of views on this segment within like less than 24 hours. They pulled off one of the greatest things you can imagine. So personally speaking, not only was I very, very, very happy with the PLE, but I was very happy that Triple H delivered an industry-changing PLE. Because I feel like promoters are notorious for trying to over-promote and trying to sell you on, oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. And then next thing you know, it's like, no, you really didn't do much. That wasn't the case here. So I was very, very pleased to see that. And I think WWE truly shocked the world. But I think John Cena now has like a little bit more beef to what is to come. You know what I mean? It was getting tiresome. John Cena and Theory and John Cena and, everything, all these losses that he was picking up and putting over people, it just didn't work out. Now all of that is like, it adds layers to John Cena turning heel. He had to do what was best for himself. And I think this is great content, man. They really shocked the world. I'm very pleased with it. I can't wait to see what happens. But shout out to WWE. I did not think Elimination Chamber would be anything more than a filler PLE. It turned out to be one of Triple H's best PLEs he's ever put out. So shout out to them.